Welcome back to The Vocalist. If you're new here, my name is Bethany and I am a vocal coach. And today we are listening to another cover of the song Creep. I recently reacted to the Postmodern Jukebox version featuring Haley Reinhart, and I got some comments saying I needed to see this one next. So, the singer's name is Pau, and she is actually the drummer for the band The Warning. I have not heard them before, but I imagine I will be adding them to my list after I hear this. So here we go.
You were here before. Couldn't look you in the eye. You're just like an angel. Your skin makes me cry. You float like a feather in a beautiful world. I wish I was special. You're so very special. But I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here.
Okay. I'm not going to compare the two. I might compare the two. I'm not going to say like one's better or not because we all have different preferences. What I love, first, I love this acoustic version. I'm calling it acoustic. It's just the upright piano, and it's even got kind of a slightly vintage sound to it. But her voice, it's so youthful. And when I think about the text of this song, you can take it in so many different directions. And so with Haley Reinhart, I feel like there was a lot more of that like pain and anguish brought out of the text. And then with this, I feel it's sort of that that sort of loner feeling, that like solitude that you get from the text. You know, like you can interpret those words in so many different ways. And that's one of the reasons I love covers, because there's just so many ways of interpreting a song. But we're going to go back because I do want to point out this is a beautiful example of just a talented musician. If she's the drummer, like for the band, and she still has like such a beautiful, moving voice, I'm very curious to hear their lead vocalist. But yeah, she does have that youthful sound, but it's very powerful. And I'll probably point out some things as well along the way.
You were here before. Couldn't look you in the eye.
It's just that tone is so clean and clear, and just it's got a beautiful ring to it, and just a little bit, you'll hear like those moments where she allows a little bit of that raspiness to come through.
You're just like an angel. Your skin makes me cry.
And then there, like a little bit of extra air is coming through. So that means she's just releasing a little bit of the tension on her chords to get that almost like that sigh sort of quality. Let me play that again.
You're just like an angel. Your skin makes me cry.
That is like heartbreaking, especially like, you know, I don't know how old she is when she recorded this. Her voice evokes like this hopefulness as well, at the same time that she's like singing about hopelessness, if that makes sense. I think that's why it's so powerful. It's so touching.
Your skin makes me cry.
like that vibrato. It's very unique. And it's coming in at the ends of these words.
You're so very special, but I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here?
That was that rasp. I'm just gonna go back all the way. You can also kind of hear like that subglottal pressure. Like she's just got so much like power and it's just slightly contained. And I love that sort of like bubbling over sort of sound.
I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. I don't care if it hurts.
That, oh, okay. The way she said that, it had just the most beautiful speech-like quality to it where it really did feel, I mean, she's obviously singing the right notes, but it just felt like she was making a statement. I love that.
What am I doing here? I don't belong here. I don't care if it hurts. I wanna have control. I want a perfect body. I want a perfect soul. I want you to notice when I'm not around. You're so very special. I wish I was special, but I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo.
So many good things are happening. I have to go back. Man, like you're getting a little bit more of that like angst in this version, which I love. That low note was beautiful. Like sometimes you want to push that extra air out on those low notes, and other times if you do, you'll kind of bottom out and you'll get a little like crackly. But in this case, like she just had like such a beautiful connection between her breath and her body, and so those low notes came out so well. Let me. Oop. That was it.
Want a perfect soul. Want you to notice when I'm not around. You're so very special. I wish I was special, but I'm a creep.
I love that little flip at the top.
I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here.
Oh, I'm so sorry I interrupted that. What I wanted to point out, I'll go back far enough and I promise I'll stop. But you can see how she's like opening her mouth before needing to sing. Like she's taking in these really gorgeous breaths, which are helping keep everything connected and she's not getting gaspy or anything like that because she's breathing through the space that she's about to sing in, as opposed to if I have to sing and if I'm about to sing the word I, a lot of times we'll be like, I, and then we like reset. No, she's like already ready to say the word and she's breathing through that space, which is such a great skill.
But I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. She's running out. I
Oh, wow. That that change from just like this, oh, this like crying out, like this gorgeous, powerful, full sound, and then going back to that very youthful, innocent tone. That's what got me. I want to hear that one more time. Wow. And even here, you can hear like that raspiness that she's allowing to come through, and I love that.
Whatever makes you happy, whatever you want. You're so very special. I wish I was special.
You know what? I am going to get on my soapbox a little here. This is such a beautiful example of how important it is to play around with your voice. This tone that she has right now, and I'm not thinking of any particular singer, I'm thinking of just sort of like a generic overview of a lot of singers we hear, especially on social media, especially like since that's how musicians are having to market themselves today. This voice right here, that like this tone, it's stunning, it's beautiful, and there are many singers that would just stick with that. If they had that tone, that's just all they would use. But we have heard so much like variety, so many colors, so many textures, all still very healthily produced. I'm not worried about any of the sounds that she's making. Like they're still very like I've mentioned, like she's very much in her body, like her breath, she's well supported. And I think there are so many singers out there, and this might apply to instrumentalists as well, but there are definitely a lot of singers out there that just have not even tapped into what they can do because they have something, they have a beautiful tone, or they're really good at riffs, or whatever it may be, and they like haven't even scratched the surface of what their voices can do because they haven't tried. And I love seeing this, knowing that she is a drummer. Obviously, she plays piano. I'm sure she is talented in so many different areas. But vocally, the fact that she's not afraid to just like go there, just to see what happens, like, I love it. Last time, I promise.
You're so very special. I wish I was special, but I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. I don't belong here.
The victory of like nailing a take is like none other. I would never in a million years say that one version is better than the other because they are so different. And I was affected by both of them, but in very different ways. And so, yeah, this was such a treat. I will definitely be listening to The Warning. Fear not. I don't know when, but I'm so curious to hear them now, especially like seeing her commitment, like just her, I don't know, like just it was such a passionate performance and still very artistic, very like well planned in that she did incorporate so many different colors. This was lovely. That's it for today. Thank you guys so much for this recommendation and for watching with me, and hopefully I will see you next time.